Your customers don't care. Seriously, they do not care. And in this video, I am going to prove it to you. Look, I've been dropshipping now for 5 years. I've dropshipped from many retail websites like Walmart.com, Amazon.com, HomeDepot.com, Bed Bath & Beyond, Wayfair, Lowe's. I've dropshipped from wholesale suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, and I've dropshipped onto websites like Amazon.com, eBay.com, Facebook Marketplace.com. I've dealt with a lot of different products, a lot of different customers, and a lot of different suppliers. I've also reached 75,000 people here on YouTube, 75,000 subscribers. I've had thousands of students go through my online dropshipping courses, and being able to connect with so many new dropshippers or people thinking about doing dropshipping, I know that there are a lot of concerns that you have before or while you're getting started. Concerns like, how do you do product research? Or how do you even list items or set up your store or do returns, things like that. But the number one concern that I hear from new dropshippers or people thinking about getting started with dropshipping is a concern that really should not be a concern at all. You see, the number one question that I hear, the number one concern that I hear from new dropshippers is, wouldn't the customer get angry when they see that their item came from somewhere else? Or wouldn't they get upset when they see that they could have bought their item for cheaper from another website or from another supplier? Guys, your customers do not care, and I'm going to show you in this video why they don't care and how to get them not to care. And I'm not just making things up here. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while. I've seen a lot. I've literally dropshipped hundreds of thousands of items to customers online. And very, very few of them have ever complained about the fact that the item is coming from another supplier, another website, or that's cheaper somewhere else. In fact, I've done the math on this, and it's less than 1%, well less than 1% of my customers have ever complained about one of these things. But I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. While the vast majority of my customers just don't care, I do occasionally get messages like this. Oh, this was cheaper at Home Depot. Who knew? Well, I knew, to be honest. Or messages like this. Hey, I want to return the heater because I found it cheaper at my local Home Depot for $41 and I was able to get it right away. Why do you guys give me a hard time about this or something? Or messages like this. I sent it back, the cost to me and to collect it is going to cost me more than what I pay, so therefore you cannot help me, and thanks for ripping me the off, it's your fault. Oh yes, messages like that can certainly burn. And when you go through eBay messages every single day, seeing the same type of response over and over and over again, sometimes it's kind of refreshing to get one of these mean-spirited, angry customers just to kind of break things up. In fact, let's look at a few more. Walmart sells same item for only $6 USD, you rip off. Not the greatest when it comes to punctuation, but the message is clear. Looking at it, it really isn't worth the $16 you paid for, considering I can see Lowe's from my house. I have truly been had. What a ripoff. Oh, okay. Just want to let you know that I'm feeling a bit ripped off right now. The invoice from Lowe's was included in the box with my item, and I see where you only pay $10.39. Guess I should have done some homework. Now this one sounds particularly alarming, but we're going to address this one in just a moment. I just saw that you dropshipped this from Walmart and it was $10 cheaper. I wanted to reach out before leaving feedback to see if you would refund the difference. Oh no. That one sounds pretty bad because, hey, they're gonna leave us negative feedback. More on that in a minute as well. Sorry, it's cheaper at Walmart. Now this one was funny because this one, the guy didn't even buy it from me. He was trying to get me to lower my price and I just kept saying, I'm not gonna lower my price. So he said this. Sorry, you didn't have to send me a message, just don't buy the item. I don't know what to tell you. And then there's this one. You and your hose. Clear and to the point. Then there's this person saying, I went to Home Depot over the weekend. I noticed that they had the same item and it was $2 cheaper. This left me feeling real screwed. I will not do business with you again. Sorry. All right, guys, but seriously, you will sometimes get these messages. And when you get them, you have to laugh about them a little bit. Otherwise, you're just gonna drive yourself nuts. With customer service, you're always gonna get angry customers. Find a way to laugh it off. You're not dealing with them face to face, and that way you can just move on. But the bigger message here, the more important thing is that while I did receive these messages, the vast majority of my customers were fine with all their orders. This is a very, very small percentage of my overall customer base, less than 1%, in fact. And in order for me to find these, I actually had to go searching for them. I didn't even have any recent ones. It's not like I have them easily available. I had to do some searching and digging around just to find these ones. So why is that? Why don't most customers care? Well, the primary reason is because when customers get their packages, they're just happy that they received their item. They rip open the box, they pull out their item, they don't even notice what's on the box or if there's an invoice inside. They're just happy that they received their item. And I know this from personal experience and from talking with others as well. Now, it's true that a lot of these boxes, like you buy something from Amazon or Walmart, it will have their logo on the side. But in this day and age, that's fine. That's almost to be expected. Why? A lot of online sellers sell on different marketplaces. They'll sell on Amazon and Walmart and eBay, for instance, and Facebook Marketplace. So when a customer gets a package and they ordered it from eBay, but it has an Amazon logo on the side, the first assumption isn't that the item is being shipped from Amazon. The first assumption is, oh, this is something I ordered from eBay, and I know that because the item inside is what I ordered from eBay, but the Amazon logo on the side, what's up with that? Well, it's just because the seller also sells on Amazon, or the seller is reusing a box that they got when they bought something from Amazon. So in this day and age, what's on the outside of the box really doesn't matter to the customer when there's so much cross-selling going on. Now, inside the box, that's a different story, because inside the box, it could say, hey, this item came from Walmart, or it came from Home Depot, or it came from Amazon. But a lot of times, it honestly doesn't. So when you order an item from Walmart, there's usually actually no paper in the box at all, no invoice at all. So the customer will never really know if the item came from Walmart. Home Depot does include a slip of paper inside the box, but it never says the price on that slip of paper. So the customer getting the item will never actually know how much you paid. If you're working with a wholesale supplier or wholesale distributor or any wholesaler, they usually will blind dropship, which means the outside of the box won't have any logo on it, and the inside, if there is a slip of paper, it won't have the price on there either. That is something they do for dropshippers. And if you're dealing with someone like Amazon, well, you can actually do a gift option so they never even know how much the product cost. So here I am on Amazon.com. I'm ready to purchase this water bottle right here. I'm on the very last screen during checkout. And down here where it says the delivery date, there's also an option to add a gift option. And if I click on that, I can type a nice message here or not. I can put the name of my eBay store here and click save gift option and continue. And then when the customer gets this, it will not say the price of the item on the slip of paper that's in the Amazon box. Now it also pays to be smart here because there are some suppliers that aren't going to be the easiest to work with when you're a dropshipper. So I showed you a few screenshots of different feedback and messages I've received from customers angry when they got items that I drop shipped from Lowe's. And that's because when you drop ship items from Lowe's to your customer, it's always going to include in the box the price that you paid, which does lead to more angry customers than you would get if you were drop shipping from like Walmart or Home Depot or Amazon, for instance. So what's a solution? Well, one, you can either just deal with it and do some good customer service, which we're going to talk about in a minute, to kind of mitigate the angry customers, or two, just stop drop shipping from Lowe's and the suppliers that include prices inside the box. And ultimately, that's what I did. I was using Lowe's for a while. Obviously, I had more angry customers for my Lowe's items than I did with all the other ones combined because the price was included in the box. And ultimately, I stopped selling Lowe's items and I received far fewer customers complaining about the price. Now, what do you do if a customer does complain? If they send you a message or leave you feedback saying, hey, I saw this was cheaper somewhere else, or hey, you're ripping me off, or hey, f you. What do you do in that situation? Well, that's when you have to employ great customer service. And usually what we do is we reach out to the customer, apologize, and say, hey, we want to make this right. We'll either accept a return, no charge to you, of course, or we can pay you back, refund you the difference between what you paid and how much it is on the other website. Now, that will mean that you will lose out on some money because you still have to pay your eBay fees and Facebook fees or Amazon fees or whatever marketplace you're selling on. So that will be a little bit of a loss there. But the benefit is that you get this angry customer to go away. They're not gonna leave you negative feedback of any kind, and you can just kind of wash your hands of it and then move on to the next sale. There's always gonna be another sale and more opportunities for you to make money. So don't just concentrate or worry about this one customer of the very, very few that's giving you a hard time. It's better just to move on, deal with them, and then concentrate on the next sale. Remember, at the end of the day, it is everyone's own responsibility to make sure that they are getting the exact deal that they want. So when someone purchases an item from you, it is their responsibility to look around at different prices on different websites if they choose and want to do that. Not everyone wants to do that. A lot of people just want the fastest opportunity to buy the item, which is directly from you, even if they can buy it cheaper somewhere else. And that falls on them, not on you. With that said, always be nice to the customer, and always don't never say that to a customer, because you want to make sure that you give the good customer service and kind of smooth things over with them. Now, if you still don't believe me that your customers just do not care, then you should really check out this video right here. This is a video where I actually go order items from these different websites, rip open the boxes, and show you what the experience is like buying items from like Walmart, Amazon, and HomeDepot.com to see if the invoice is included inside and to see if there's a logo on the outside of the box. So go ahead and click on this video. I'll see you there in just a second.